Hello everyone, this is Francis. Hope you had a great week. First of all, thank you so much in advance for the next 4 or 5 minutes we're going to spend together. This week I made a rookie mistake and I wanted to share 2 lessons with you because it all started that last weekend. I had a great weekend. As you know, I just did my life after the open. We had so many people, and on Tuesday we sold the property, 14 offers. So obviously for the last days I was just on a high, right? I'm just like, it's great. My client's so happy. We just like gotta over asking, and life is beautiful. And when life is beautiful and you have good vibes, people are attracted to you. So what happened during the open is I got 2 or 3 leads. One of them, what I mean by that, is a potential buyer. So the guy is starting to discuss with me. He wants to buy a property. So that's pretty cool. That's positive, and I'm excited about that, obviously. So he's texting me. We had a conversation on the phone. And then I think maybe 2 days after, he's like, hey, I'd like to see some properties. I'm all excited. I'm like, yeah, let's do it. So, work on my computer, do all that. And then I think it was Wednesday we had to see a property. So I'm getting ready, put my suits on, and I'm just going in my car. And that's a really kind of rainy day. It's bad. What usually takes an hour took me an hour and 45 minutes to just arrive at the property. So obviously I'm a little bit stressed out because I'm thinking he's probably gonna wait for me. So, and I had some time that I left before, but anyway, I'm trying to call him, no answer. Then I'm calling the other agent. I'm like, hey, by the way, I'm just gonna be late. I'm really sorry for your clients. This is really an exception. We'll be there and everything. Try to call my guy, the buyer. He's not answering. So now what ended up happening is that I show up, no client. 3 hours and a half of my time lost in one evening. And as you know, I'm a busy guy, so losing 3 hours and a half of my time, not a good thing. And here's the first lesson in the rookie mistake, is that I assumed I didn't qualify my client. Normally I go through a system. It's like, I want to understand how the people are, where they are with their finance, the whole thing. And if they want to work with me, I simply tell them, I'm like, look, we're going to spend some time together. So how about we just do the first tour? We spend some time, and if you like the way we work, we're going to have an exclusive buyer agreement. We're going to work together. I'm all in. I'm committed to work for you. And at the same time, what I ask in return is that you're committed. I didn't have that conversation. I had it today. I talked to him, and I told him what happened also, because I wanted to have a discussion on the phone live, like we're going to talk. And it's fine to lose the business sometimes. It's fine to not work together. I told him, if we end up not working together, it's all good. I'd like to serve you with the tools I have, but I need to have that exclusive agreement between you and me because we're going to spend some time together. And he completely agreed. Well, let's see what's going to happen. But you and I know I'm not going to spend 3 hours of my time driving. So lesson, qualify your business. Because sometimes, business is not all good business. And by qualifying, you can see who you work well with. You can prioritize your time so you can say no to some occasion because you have other things to do. And the second lesson is really, I think, one of the most important, because I came up with the idea of doing a live like that and talk about it simply because I asked myself the question, when everything happens and I know that it starts to slide, I'm not going to see this guy. I asked myself, what does life has to teach me in this moment? What's the lesson? What am I learning right now? And that's why I think it could really help you and help me again anytime I have an obstacle. Does that make sense? What am I learning from this? And so what's amazing in that situation, I thought, wow, it's pretty awesome because now I'm losing 3 hours and a half of my time, but I'm not going to do that again. So I'm saving so many other days, so many other requests like that. It's not going to happen. Hey, Tim, how's it going? It's never going to happen again. So I'm qualifying the business. I know that it's not going to happen. And the beauty is that I have a mentee and I'm a coach for this guy, and I'm also his mentor. And so I know that there's a valuable lesson for somebody that starts in the business when you're excited, you want to get all the business you can. But sometimes people can take advantage of you, and I'm not saying that that's the general case. But you know, you're too anxious, you don't qualify, you assume things. But your time is precious, and so you got to work with the people that value your time back, and that's how you can serve as well. So that was an invaluable lesson that I had for me, for him, simply because I asked myself, when everything happened, what does life has to teach me from this? And you know, you might just, in any situation, there's always a lesson. It might be that you have an accident with your car, and maybe the lesson is slow down. Maybe the lesson is pay attention, you know, prioritize. If you have a fight with somebody, maybe pay attention of your words. Whatever that is, there's always a lesson. So instead of being mad and instead of taking it as a really bad event, I asked myself, what can I learn from this? And my energy was great after. I'm like, wow, I saved so much time. So to summarize, the lesson from a rookie, just never assume with your clients and qualify them. That's a very important lesson in sales. And two, whatever happens in your life, if it's not good and if it looks bad, just ask yourself, what am I learning from this? What can I learn? And then you can apply it for the future lessons, the future events later on in your life. So on that note, I want to finish by saying thank you so much for watching. You know that I'm growing this business. I take it to heart. So simply do one thing for me, or two. If you like it, like this video. If you want to share it to someone you think these lessons are going to be important, share it. Like the page. I love you so much, guys. Let's grow the business together, and have an amazing week.